Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. If not, I really hope I can help you. This reading is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like there are messages for you. We will take a look and see exactly what is coming through for you. And this is a very, very safe space where you are always very, very welcome. So let's start the reading and see what's going on. And before I start, of course, I just wanted to mention as well that if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals, anything like that, then it's always linked down below in the description box below. There's thousands of 5-star reviews, at the bottom of my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's intention items, there's personal tarot readings, there's services, one-on-one. So, if you're ever interested, it's all there. Okay, so let's have a look and see, what do I really need to tell you? What do you need to know most? Okay, so we'll also look at predictions. We'll look at multiple areas of your life. We will look at truly what comes through, and she got the Two of Cups to start with. I'm also going to use some clarifying cards as well, just to clarify each of the cards that comes through, just for that double layer of clarification. And I like to let the cards also just fall out. I really feel like it's meant to be when that happens. Move my pen out of the way. Okay, so there are some challenges I see here, and we're going to see how you overcome those. I think it's healthy also to look at things like challenges so that you can move through those. Life is truly about duality. It's not meant to be perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. Through imperfection comes strength. Through imperfection can come success. Through imperfection, there can be rediscovery. And that's really what I am seeing here for you. Now, I will show you the cards in just a second. I just want to get all of the clarifying cards out. But what I see here is perseverance, okay? You've been through a lot of challenges. You've been through rejection. You've been through trauma, pain, feeling invalidated by people around you. Despite just working so hard, like I'll show you the card, okay? Despite working so hard, you've oftentimes felt unseen, unheard, and rejected, okay? Literally, this is what the cards are showing. However, there is so much good that also comes, okay? So let me just get the clarifying cards out. No way. So the first card that came out, right, was the Two of Cups. I literally showed that to you. Now, the clarifying cards, right, are the smaller ones, and I was going to clarify starting with the first card. The fact that, okay, to think that there are this many cards, okay, in a tarot deck, and the clarifying card clarifies itself with the Two of Cups, it just goes to show here that you are not going to be without love in this lifetime, okay? You will have a companion. If you are watching this, I really believe that you are here for a reason. There is a sign. No matter how you came across this video, whether you have subscribed before and you found it in your subscription box, whether YouTube recommended it, whether it's on the side of like a playlist, whether you accidentally clicked on this video, I don't believe that this is a coincidence. This is one of those readings where I really feel like if you are here, you are meant to be here. I know that sounds really corny and cheesy, but I really do believe that you are meant to hear this, okay? You have struggled, and I've said this before, right? Even before this card came out as a clarifier, you've struggled with feeling accepted. You've struggled with a lot of rejection. You've struggled with feeling unheard, unseen. It can also stem from past relationships. It can also stem from parents, it can stem from lovers. It can stem from friendships. And this sense of feeling unwanted, or feeling, it's more so this sense of feeling sometimes like you don't deserve it because it just isn't happening for you. So you just get so used to it not happening that you feel like it's just not going to happen. So there's that. But the truth of the matter here is it will happen for you. And the Two of Cups shows that a healthy, long-term, prosperous, prospective, beautiful, auspicious, romantic relationship that gives, okay? Gives in such a mutual way. I also see this as like marriage, okay? A true like matrimony, a relationship that is so equal and so mutual that it's there twice. It's literally there twice. If you are thinking to yourself, I'm just never going to find love, Moonlight, wrong. It's wrong, okay? That answer is wrong. I think that believing in yourself will help you tremendously. I think it's going to make you feel stronger. It's going to make you feel to be honest, belief is one of those things where, especially when something just doesn't keep happening, it's so easy to think like it's just not going to happen. It's like going for a job interview and constantly getting rejected and thinking, yeah, okay, what's the point of going to this one and waking up in the morning and going to this job interview because it's probably not going to happen. But the likelihood of it happening at some point is very high, okay? So that's the thing, is if you're going on dates and you just keep attracting a person that just keeps rejecting you, or you keep attracting the wrong kinds of people, there is going to be a breakthrough. This reading shows that there will be a breakthrough, okay? The affirmation for this reading, if you are watching this so far, is there is a breakthrough. Comment it down below if this resonates with you so far, if you claim the message or messages. Okay, because if you're seeing a lot of repeating numbers, you see here, this is the 2, right? But the 2 also shows up as like ones, if you see that. Even here, you know, in the Roman numerals, it's like 1, it's like 11, right? So if you're seeing a lot of number 1s as well, you got the Magician here is number 1. If you see a lot of repeating 1s, 11s, 11, 11, or even 1, 1, 1, just randomly, it could be, you know, you see it on a microwave, you see it on an oven, you see it randomly on a clock somewhere. It's basically showcasing to you that what you have wanted deep down as your true soul's desire is going to manifest. Don't doubt it. I know it's so easy to doubt things. It's so easy to think like, no, Moonlight, that kind of stuff does not happen to me. It won't happen to me. But that's the downfall. That's the downfall in which it then doesn't happen because you're thinking it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Don't do that to yourself. Just know that, you know what? It will happen. It will happen when it's meant to happen. And right now I'm going to focus on what's outside. I'm going to focus on living my best life. I'm going to focus on the beautiful trees and the birds and myself and what I can work hard towards. Okay, because the thing here is that obviously you've been through a lot, right? And it can be so easy to sort of get into that mentality of it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You want to be very careful, okay, that you don't do the complete opposite, which is, oh my God, it's going to happen. Like, it's going to happen now. It's going to, you know, I'm going to wait for it. It's going to happen. You want to truly take the middle ground approach, okay? Because remember, everything in life is all about moderation. Literally everything. That also includes manifesting. I know this is going to sound really strange, but truly manifesting is about knowing what you want, but being okay without it. That might sound really contradictory, but it's very, very true. Oftentimes your manifestations will come your way when you literally don't expect it and when you're not sitting and waiting for it to happen. It's something that you know in the back of your mind you really want, but you're focusing on the present. You're focusing on what you can control rather than what you can't control. So it's really important that when you manifest, you also let it go. It's a little bit like, best way I can put it is, if you order food at a restaurant and you want your food, you have to give your order and you have to just let it go, okay? You can't keep holding on to that order and be like, actually, do you know what? I want extra fries with it. Actually, do you know what? I want some sweet potato with it as well. And actually, I also want some oats with it. And you just keep changing your mind, you keep holding on to it, and your food will just never come to you. You have to let it go. Let go of the order. Let the universe have your order. And then, of course, you know, sure, some people wait at restaurants for their food, but it just seems to take longer, doesn't it? So instead of waiting, occupy yourself with other things that you can do, and then it will happen, okay? Very important for me to let you know. So let's clarify the Magician. Okay, Magician. Magician. That really jumped out. Okay. The Magician is clarified by the 5 of Wands. Be prepared to let things go. Things are actually working in your favor, but you have to be okay with letting things go. 5 of Wands here signifies a lot of overthinking on your side, which, by the way, I don't want to invalidate you on that because a lot of people do overthink. In fact, overthinking can actually sometimes be a blessing in disguise, because sometimes you can overthink something and then realize that, oh my God, if I didn't overthink, then I would have missed out on that, or I would have not been able to do that, or I would have not done this correctly. You know, so what I'm trying to say here is that an excess, right? An excess of something, an excess of feeling like, oh my God, this isn't happening, my life's a whole chaos. Actually taking a step back and being like, you know what, I'm going to try to take control of the things that I can control. I can't control others. And that's the thing, is that what you get more frustrated by actually in your life is others. The reason you feel awful is because of others' behaviors. And that bothers you. And that's actually really interesting, is that this isn't really your fault in the grand scheme of things. But what you have to do is separate your behavior from other people so that you're not making their behavior your problem that you then have to solve and you then have to deal with. Try to separate both of those, right? And try to realize and take control of your own life and what you can do for yourself, because that's the magician's energy, right? Take control of yourself. If someone else is not treating you with respect, then you know what? Maybe it's a really good thing to like hold back and to not give them as much of, you know, the energy until they earn the right to your energy in such a way where I'm saying, like, if someone's always disrespecting you or asking you for favors and they know that you don't have the time or you don't have the energy and you're always just bending your back over people, then sometimes it's okay to say no, right? Sometimes it's really important that you have those healthy boundaries as well, so that people realize that they can't keep taking you for granted, because then they'll just keep doing it. Healthy boundaries are important so that a person can also realize, you know what, this person, they've been doing a lot and oh my god, they said no, like I must treat them with a lot more respect. Actually, healthy boundaries can allow other people to realize that they have to treat you with respect, if you know what I mean. So that's also very important and very crucial. So we've also got here the Four of Wands. This shows celebration, it shows marriage, it shows a beautiful happy home, and it just shows a lot of fulfillment as well overall in terms of love, joy, happiness, commitment. It just shows a lot coming together, which is obviously really positive. And we've got here judgment, so it's in the divine's hands, truly. Okay, the divine is going to deliver. And oh, that's such a beautiful message, isn't it? The divine is going to deliver. The divine's already delivering, but the divine wants you to be strong within yourself and not to constantly depend or rely on other people. Now, I'm not saying that you are not independent, okay? But I do feel here that sometimes there can be an element of codependency. And this comes through with the Scorpio energy that rules over the Judgment card. It's excess of emotion. So sometimes your emotions will depend on how people are or are not treating you, okay? So if someone says really something mean to you, rude to you, I feel like you carry that so heavily in your heart because number one, you know that that's not you. But number two, it hurts you because you're a kind human being and you feel empathy, you know, and you would never treat someone with that kind of energy, right? So it's more so also about understanding that if a person treats you really badly and you know that it's not your fault, it's about understanding that that's them. Okay, that's them, that's not you. And to be able to, again, separate the two. It's really, really important. This reading is saying you need to make things more about yourself and not in a narcissistic way. Why? Because you're not a narcissist. You know the difference between making everything about yourself and not making everything about yourself. I do feel here that sometimes you will say yes to things when it actually hurts you to say yes to things, but you say it because you don't want to hurt the other person. However, these other people tend to then take you for granted. They take advantage of you because they always believe that you will say yes, and then it hurts you more and more, and then they emotionally say things to you that trigger you, make you upset, make you frustrated, and then you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, I don't want that, you know, I want to be treated with love, respect, kindness and understanding, and then you're wondering like, why are they treating me so badly? Oh my god. So there is that. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is indicated by the King of Swords. You're a very hard worker and your hard work pays off. Eight of Pentacles shows over the next 8 months from when you're watching this reading, okay? Not from when it's posted, but from when you're watching. I see here a steady increase in your finances. A King of Swords here shows as well that your work will be looked at very nicely. So people around you in your work environment, or if you work for yourself, you will be satisfied with the work that you do, but also there's some recognition towards your work as well. Can be awards, can be, recognition, someone telling you like you're doing great, a promotion, more money coming your way. You feel more confident in your work and you feel a lot more settled in your work as well. Sorry, I dropped the card and scared myself. But basically what this means as well is that if you are looking for a job, if you don't have a job, if you are studying, for example, you're doing a really good job and it's being seen, and you'll feel like you're going in the right direction, okay? And you'll feel like you're really on the right path and the right direction within the next 8 months, okay? That's amazing to see. Another Five of Pentacles here. So let's see. Whoa, sorry, I'm just like looking at it like there's a lot of cards there, but you know what? I can see the Queen of Cups there. So what I'm going to do, okay. Queen of Cups is that emotional aspect. So yeah, you get really hurt emotionally, right? Queen of Cups is literally the most emotional person in tarot. And it just goes to show here, you feel very lost, you feel very sad, you feel very frustrated. I feel like you've lost someone in your life recently, and it's just been really upsetting. And it just feels like you feel isolated and you feel very emotionally lonely, like you have nobody to talk to. And obviously that's like really upsetting, actually. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. And one thing I will say is that you got this, okay? Like, I know this doesn't sound like the most, like, oh, some random girl, you know, talking through a little camera to a person, but like, this too shall pass. It's a very famous quote, and it will. But you know what's really interesting is it's not like you're just going to get over it. You'll become stronger as you move through this, and I think that's the most beautiful thing here, is that you are very unique, you are very individual, and yes, you feel very isolated and very emotionally lonely, but that's not your forever, that's not your future. In fact, this will make you feel stronger, but also you will really gain a lot of support over time, and it comes as you actually build healthy, stronger boundaries to realize what you deserve as well. So you will have stronger friends, you will have stronger relationships, you'll have, you know, better people around you as a whole as well. If you've like physically lost someone in regards to like a death of a loved one, or you know, someone around you, even if it's like a pet or something that's been really like sentimental to you, I feel like you will become stronger through this, and you will have a lot more peace as well as time goes by. So we've got here the Four of Cups to be clarified. It's got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, there's so much self-confidence that's going to come your way. You'll be seen as like really, really attractive as well. Not that you're not right now. I feel like right now there's sort of this like veil of energy around you where, because you feel sad, you feel rejected, and people don't see you for the true version of you, because your energy can get dulled down, especially when you don't have a lot of self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, or you just feel very low, right? People can actually pick up on that energy, so they may not see you right now as the Queen of Wands, right? But as time goes by and you heal and you become stronger within yourself, and you become so much more like, you know what, this is my life, this is my path, I'm going to take control, I'm going to put in those healthy boundaries, your energy glows, your energy rises, you start to attract people towards you that are actually good for you, and people will start to see you as the Queen of Wands as your energy rises, right? People then want to do more things with you, they want to go places with you, they'll invite you out, invite you here, invite you there, they will respect you, right? And also you will feel beautiful, you will feel attractive within yourself, because you'll start to feel better, and that's something really, really beautiful as well. Now, if you do struggle a lot with self-confidence, self-worth, self-esteem, I would really recommend the full body chakra cleansing. That can be so good for health, mood, vitality, energy, also sleep as well, because you know sleep is regulated by the crown chakra. If you find it hard to speak your mind, then the throat chakra helps with that. So you know, the full body chakra cleansing can literally help with multiple areas of your life, multiple parts of your body. It can really uplift your energy. I would really recommend that for you if you are interested, and everything's always linked down below, you know, on my website shopmoonlightguidance.com, and linked down below. But there's also shadow work healing, especially if you struggle a lot with past childhood trauma, pain, sadness, being rejected, the fear of rejection, the fear of abandonment, feeling isolated. That can help as well. So you know, I have a lot of healing rituals on my website. I also have the self-love ritual if you find it hard to love yourself and to understand yourself. There's the attraction ritual, which really boosts your attraction towards others, but allows you to attract opportunities, allows you to attract love. It really allows you to also attract attraction within yourself as well. And there's also as well the codependency ritual, so that you're not emotionally dependent on others or physically dependent on others, and you can really find that confidence within yourself. And there's so many other rituals on my website if you are interested, you know, for love and money and success, marriage, career, home protection, black magic removal, protection ritual, etc. Everything's there. There's also intention items as well, like bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, which are handmade, meditated within sage. There are thousands of 5-star reviews, and of course there's personal tarot readings. If you ever wanted to ask me questions about, you know, certain parts of your life and wondering where it's going to go, we can look at that in a reading to answer questions that you have, which again, tarot readings are on my website as well, under the services tab on the website. But everything's always listed down below. I really hope this reading helped you. things will get better. If you see this, then truly, okay, especially if you see a lot of ones, because you know the Four of Wands is known as an angel card, which also represents 1111. So it really shows here that you are on the right path, and the right path doesn't always feel right. I think that's really important for me to mention as well. The right path can literally sometimes feel like hell on earth, okay, let's be honest, but things will get better and you will find yourself feeling stronger, and literally things will definitely just improve for you. And I know it's hard to understand that right now, but it will get better, okay? So I really hope that this reading helped you, and I will see you all very soon. Please don't forget to subscribe. I also have TikTok and YouTube, TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. It's moonlight.guidance on Instagram, moonlight guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.